This is Triggered or Inspired, Episode 2. Hi, this is Lee.
And I'm Joey.
Today we are going to talk about which housing option is better. Is it the one on the land or the condominiums? Kasi alam mo, recently, merong isang sikat na influencer sa Facebook, sa Tiktok, and I think meron din siyang YouTube, na medyo nagkaroon ng chain of hate reactions among influencers because of the parang term niya about na sinasabi niya na Netflix and chill lang daw yung mga
It sounded like he was rejoicing na nasa condo siya while Netflix and chill while other people are binabahana.
Yes, it's
parang ganun. It sounded like that. And we will never know kung hindi niya naman mean yun talaga. So
we understand the hate reaction kasi it's very insensitive for the time being na si Emong at si Dante ay binabayo tayo for almost 1 week na. And we can see from social medias and other media outlets kung gaano na yung damages na ginagawa ng habagat na to at ng storm or storm na to. So anyway, ano ba yung mga considerations? Bakit better si condominiums or si standalone? Diba?
So, we're going to give you at least 4 factors. Not to actually be biased on whichever side, pero at least you will know what to really consider to live better. Is it in the condo or on land? So, 4 factors that you need to consider is number 1.
Number 1 is yung flood risk and location.
Very timely.
Okay. So, yung mga, let's think of the areas na lang na medyo flood prone sa mga standalone like Marikina, kasi catch basin nga, di ba, ang tawag sa Marikina, and yung Manggahan floodway area. Yeah. So, ito yung mga low-lying...
Pasig floodway, Cainta floodway area. Yan.
Yes, ito yung mga low-lying areas, and high risk sila because of the locations. On the other hand, when we think of condominiums, these are built on CBD areas,
yes. like Ortigas Center, BGC, Bonifacio Global City, in Taguig, Makati CBD area. So these are the Metro Manila famous or common business districts.
Yeah, so yun yung flood risk and locations. Another thing to consider would be the cost and investment value. So, yung mga nasa land, cheaper, upfront cost. Usually kasi, sabi nila, yung mga nagde-develop ng mga housing sa land, they don't thought out yung mga flood risk or earthquake risk or yung mga risk na yan. Basta, all they think about is for them to sell the property. So, upfront, mas cheaper siya. Pero over time, yung value ng mga nabili nating property sa lupa, lalo na yung mga flood-prone areas, nagdi-depreciate yung value.
Well, to be fair, with the old developers, hindi rin naman talaga easily malalaman kung flood zone, flood-prone area yung location. Especially nowadays, there are areas na hindi naman talaga binabaha before and apparently binabaha na nowadays.
So yun nga, yung parang mga learnings na lang over time because of the climate change. Kasi may mga studies din naman na sinasabi na
climate change is real.
Yeah, it's for real. And may mga studies nga na every year, bumababa ng 1 centimeter or lumulubog ng 1 centimeter yung Metro Manila. So, kaya siguro yung mga before na mga properties or area, hindi naman talaga sila prone sa flooding. Pero eventually, nagkaroon na ng flooding. And factor din kasi yung population, dumadami yung population
and the improvement in the infrastructures
sa area. So, minsan natatakpan na yung, medyo nagiging nagiging parang personal agendas lang ng mga developers or ng mga property owners. So, hindi nila nako-consider yung community impact kapag nagtayo sila ng ganitong building, tapos wala na palang tatakbuhan yung water in times na magkaroon ng Ayun yung mga factor. Kaya, eventually, yung mga nasa land, binabaha na talaga sila.
Yes.
And for condominiums naman, ang rate right now kasi sa mga CBDs is around 80,000 to 300,000 per square meter. So, mahal. Actually, hindi lahat kayang mag-afford yung condominium. Aside dun sa mismong property, meron pang maintenance na monthly dues. Sobrang mahal yon
May
actually.
monthly dues and utilities like, syempre, yung bill mo sa kuryente pa.
Yes. So, another thing to consider would be the convenience and lifestyle. So, when we say condominiums, ideal siya for bachelors or working people or yung mga small families. Kasi, the more na mas malapit ka sa workplace mo, yung travel time, mas less. And pag less yung travel time mo, hindi mo nadadaanan yung mga flooded area during monsoon season. So, mas hindi ka na-hassle. Mas convenient.
Less work stress kasi yung travel time.
Yes. But on the other hand, yung mga on-land or stand-alone houses naman, ideal siya or suited siya for big families. Kaya nga siguro may mga tao talaga na they cannot leave their stand-alone houses because sa area na yun, andun na yung buong pamilya nila, buong hangkan nila, may katabi silang pinsan, tita, tito. So, those are the things na hindi natin pwedeng isiksik or isuksok sa mga tao na mag-condominiums na kayo. Because iba-iba yung natin, setup, di ba? And then, another thing na pang-apat na dapat na i-consider would be the long-term resilience. So, ito yung medyo technical. Because when we say CBD areas, even the government has infrastructure to prevent yung flooding, even yung earthquake. Kumbaga, nakaka-help na yon para yung risk mo for flooding kapag naka-condominium ka, mas mababa. Plus, yung mismong condominium or the building itself, mataas na rin yung infrastructure niya o yung pagiging flood-proof niya. So, anytime na magkaroon ng mga exposure sa flooding and all, yung maintenance nun or yung repair nun, i-share mo with kapwa homeowners.
Yes.
By the way, kami po pala ay condo dwellers din. So, since 2014. So, yun nga.
Only because it's what's most convenient for us.
Ayan, it's convenient for us.
Hindi naman namin to advertise na it's the best living condition for everyone, but as for us, it's the most convenient.
Yes. Kasi nga, we do businesses and it's practical for us to reach our clients kapag nandun na rin kami sa CBD areas. Anyway, for houses naman, on land, yun naman yung sinasabi ni Miss Joey na tapat mo.
Tapat mo, linis mo.
Linis mo. So, for damages ng mga flooding, sino yung mag-shoulder nung burden ng cost nun? Automatically, it will be shouldered by you alone. Tama.
Yes. Lilinisin mo yung garahe mo, lilinisin mo yung tapat ng kalsada mo kapag may maputik dahil sa flooding, or kung may na-damage dyan, ikaw yung magpapaayos niyan. Kasi nga, tapat mo, linis mo.
And sa long term, pag hindi na talaga na-mitigate ng government yung mga issues natin sa flooding, which is according to the current president na this is our new normal. I don't know, sorry pala, hindi ko na-check kung fake news yon, yung statement niya na yon, or memes lang na kumakalat sa Facebook na sinasabi niya na wala na tayong magagawa, ito na yung bagong normal. So sa issues ng mga flood control na may budget naman palang inallocate yung government, ayaw na po namin mag-talk. Kasi mahirap po yan kasi marami pong factor yun na dapat i-consider. And we are not political here. Kasi pag politics na po yung pag-uusapan, medyo gugulo na po tayo. Anyway, pag long term na laging binabaha, mataas yung possibilities na marerelocate kayo eventually kapag nasa stand-alone kayo. So, kapag sa mga condominiums naman, laging...
If the government cares.
Akala ko hindi tayo magiging political. Anyway, Ngayon, this is an additional question. Is that, para sa mga nakatira sa stand-alone houses, sa tingin mo, is it okay to move or is it okay to adapt?
And that question is for me to answer. Ang number one consideration ko dyan is my financial capacity. Hello, hindi naman basta-basta na meron ka nang na-acquire na property sa land and then just because nagkaroon ng inconvenience because of, flooding or whatever, easily in-snap lilipat na ako sa condo because it's safer there. Hindi naman ganun kadali.
Mag-Netflix and chill na lang daw.
Oo. Same goes, kapag halimbawa condo, tapos na-realize mo, ang pangit pala kasi ganito, ganyan. So gusto ko na ulit sa lupa. Hindi naman in-snap, makaka-afford ka kaagad na lumipat. Kasi tayong mga ordinaryong mamamayan, hindi ganun yung flow ng finances natin, di ba?
And I think yung bahay is one of the biggest financial goal ng halos lahat ng tao sa buhay niya. So yung iba
kahit sino pa yan.
Oo, parang pinagtatrabuhan nila yan ng 20 years, 30 years bago sila makapurchase. Kaya it's very insensitive para sabihin na lang na mag-change ka kagad from standalone house to
From one place to another.
Yes, hindi siya ganun kadali. Lalo na for areas for people na nakabili na. Kumbaga, meron na. Kumbaga, yun na yung bahay talaga nila.
But if afford mo naman, at
it's not an issue.
It's not an issue. Eh di kung alin yung naging inconvenience mo dun sa tinitirahan mo, at you find something better sa ganitong klase ng titirahan, edi go, push, move.
Yes.
Diba? So,
but as a fellow contractor, your neighborhood contractor, may mga adaptive solutions naman tayo.
oh yes.
So,
Filipino resiliency.
Yes, dyan tayo sineselebrate lagi.
Major in adaptivity.
Anyway, ano ba yung mga pwede namin ma-recommend as a contractor sa mga may existing house na hindi naman kailangan...
Sa lupa muna,
on land. Na hindi naman kailangan mag-move dun sa condominiums or bumili ng property on a higher ground. One would be, i-elevate nyo yung bahay.
Yes. For
Elevation.
flooding, elevation is the key.
Yes. Ano ka?
Literal na elevation, as in
Aangat.
iaangat mo yung first floor ng living condition mo or ng living
Halimbawa,
space mo.
Nung Ulysses or yung mga nagdaang habagat
Undoy, ganyan.
or undoy, inabot ng 1 meter yung baha sa inyo. So magkaroon ka pa ng allowance, like 1 meter gawin mo 1.2, yun yung i-elevate nyo. So pwede kayo magpatambak sa lupa and then saka kayo mag-start mag-lay ng first floor. Another thing would be the house built on stilts. Yung may tinatawag tayong may mga silong. So
the living space actually starts on the second floor.
So yung pinakasilong pwedeng gawin yung garahe ng sasakyan or garage, 'di ba? So ayun, yun yung another na pwede nyong gawin para makapag-adapt lang kayo sa condition kung nasaan na kayo nakalocate. So ayun, so yung pinakamagandang option diyan is kung may financial capacity ka, may bahay ka na, may condominiums ka pa, may countryside ka pang house. Yun yung mga pangarap nating lahat. But then again, as realistic and practical human beings, alam namin na hindi yun ganun kadali. And hindi lahat tayo is privileged enough to have that options in life. So whatever you are in your situation right now, ang wish lang namin is yung safety and convenience din yung lahat. And sana ma-achieve natin lahat yung mga dreams natin, yung comfort. Yun naman kasi, kung ang pag-uusapan is comfort and convenience, if the topic is about flooding, advantage talaga yung mga naka-condominiums.
Yes.
And if you are about to buy your properties, think about of this stuff.
Yun. So let's review yung factors na nasabi namin. Number 1,
yung sa
Flood.
flood and location. Flood risk and location.
Flood risk and location for number 1. Number 2,
Yung cost and investment value.
Investment value.
Number
Number
3
3,
is yung convenience and lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Depende sa lifestyle
Yes.
nyo.
Number
And
4,
yung number 4 is yung long-term.
long-term resilience. Yan. So those are the 4 factors that you will need to consider in getting a property.
And kung bibili ka pa rin at mas pabor pa rin sa'yo talaga yung standalone house for the privacy and yung kaya mo kasi customize di ba? Yun yung gusto mong unique yung property mo and wala kang kasabay sa elevator, check na lang.
Yung
Check
plantita, ganyan. Magka-garden ka, magka-backyard ka.
yung mga barbecue party na hindi magagawa sa mga condominiums kasi
Pwede kang makabili ng 1 kilong bigas sa tindahan.
malapit, walking distance lang. Hindi kagaya sa mga naka-condominiums talagang yun naman yung inconvenience. Medyo mas malayo sila sa mga market, di ba? So, saka madalas, ang source nila ng supply is sa mga
Yung
grocery.
mamamalengke ka lang, kailangan mo pa mag-elevator, di ba? Ayan, so yun naman, marami namang, kaya nga kasali dun yung consideration ng lifestyle mo eh. Parang personality and lifestyle mo eh. So, yun yung mga dapat mo talagang i-consider.
May mga properties pa rin naman na elevated yung lugar. So, check nyo yan. Meron silang tinatawag na Project NOAA na website at saka yung mga sa Pag-asa na website. Nandun yung mga risks ng location. So, bago kayo mag-decide na bumili, check nyo muna. Check the barangay. Pwede kayong makipag-usap sa barangay to check the history. Kasi minsan, yung
check the neighborhood. Interview kayo ng mga tao.
Huwag directly dun sa bibilan nyo ng property. Kasi minsan hindi naman sila ganun ka-transparent. And,
No, I mean, if you're selling something din kasi, you only parang augment yung mga nice
Positive.
attributes. Yes, so,
sell on positive
sell
traits.
on the positives. So, ganon. Para lang at least meron kayong idea talaga ng reality sa area. Pwede kayong mag-interview ng mga, or hindi naman not really mag-interview, at least mag-check lang sa neighborhood, kumuusap ng mga tricycle driver or mga ganyan sa area.
It's a big financial decision.
It's a big
So,
financial decision. Huwag na
Be
tayong
wise.
mag-ano.
Be wise, guys. Be wise on your decision. So, yun lang. I hope na nakatulong sa inyo yung discussion namin today on our episode 2 of Triggered or Inspired. Thank you.